everybody, it's Tony Hull. Good morning. It's Monday morning, March 16th. So I just wanted to make a quick video because I've been thinking about like staying at home. You have a lot of time to think, right? And definitely missing my school family so much, especially because it was just like such an abrupt, we can't go to school today kind of thing. And so, it got me thinking. We talk about like our thing that we talk about at MVLA all the time is reimagining school. And so what does that look like? So I really wanted to kind of take the time over these next few weeks to think about that, because we are reimagining how we learn online. So a lot of times, people now are sharing all of these great websites about how we can learn online and connect virtually. And I get that, and that's amazing. So now I just challenge you to take it a step further. How can we think about how to really reimagine how we learn when we get back together? Because one of the greatest things about learning is being together. And it's great to have virtual opportunities and things like that. But I just challenge you that like over these next few weeks, I don't know if you have 2 weeks off. In New Mexico, we have 3 weeks to think about really how are we going to reimagine school when we get back? And what did we learn from all of this? So taking this negative and making it a positive. And this is really a great time of reflection. So every day over the next few weeks, I'm going to kind of focus on one area of reimagining school. And today, I'm going to take the R, and it's going to be relationships. How are we reimagining as school leaders the relationships we have in our school? Like just this morning, my teachers were texting and all missing each other. It's really because of the relationships that we have poured in over the years that they feel that way. So it doesn't happen quickly, but it happens by the very small little things you do each and every day to bond with your staff. And that's the thing that's really, it's not just one thing or one staff party or one event. It is those little things you do each and every day that build those bonds. And then those people become your staff family. As one of my friends, Heather in Texas, says, she's an amazing principal in Texas, and she always calls them the staff family, which I just love that. How do we reimagine those relationships? Because I know this is my 27th year in education. When I first started teaching, I really didn't think of my staff, the staff that I was with, as my family. I really didn't. And it was more like they're my coworkers, my friends, some of them. But I can't say that I would, not that we had texting back then, but I can't say I would have texted them on a vacation. A few of them, yeah, my friends, but we're talking about a group text where teachers are talking about missing the kids and missing each other, and kids going online to look at things that teachers are posting. And so how do we reimagine our staff family? Because we spend more time a lot of times with our staff family than we do with our family. So I challenge you over these next few weeks, we're going to reimagine school. We're going to think about how we do things, not just online, but how do we do things when we get back in the building with our friends, our staff family, our kids who are all amazing. How do we do that? So today, I want you to focus on relationships. So one of the things that I posted today on our school page, and if you want to check it out, it's Mesilla Valley Leadership Academy. But I posted a virtual Spirit Week. So, and I saw this. Remember, educators share. So I saw this from another principal, but I kind of made it my own. So virtual Spirit Week today is Love Your Pet Day. So I asked families to post pictures with their pets. So how fun is that? Because then number one, it not only gets people engaged with your school site, and then you can post learning things too, but it also engages people to know more about each other. So like I saw a picture of Miss Mata, one of our teachers, with her cat. And so I posted a picture with my dog. And it's just about I didn't know she had a cat named Jules. I don't know if people know that I have a dog. Most of the kids do. But, you know, especially if you're in a big school, I don't think it's just really hard for kids to know all this stuff about you. So things that you want to share. So today is post a picture with your pet. Love Your Pet Day at MVLA. And so I hope kids are going to get into that and families are going to get into that. And then each day this week will be a virtual spirit day kind of thing where they can post pictures to represent each of those days, just like we do a Spirit Week in school. So reimagine how you are connecting with the people that you work with. You know, it might even be going back old school. So we got social media, that's new stuff, right? But what about like sending a note, sending a postcard? Those are some other things that we can do, right? To connect with people. It doesn't take long to write a little postcard and just drop it in the mail. So I just challenge that you today, reimagine school. Think about the relationships, and then what will you do when we come back to continue to strengthen that? Because we don't want it to be like, now that we're together, how can we continue to get to know our kids, get to know our families, invite them in, be a part of what we're doing every day. And so I know we want to practice social distancing and all these things right now. We have to, because we have to get healthy and make sure that we overcome this, and we will. And I want to go back to school even stronger than before. So how do we learn from it and continue to build those bonds? Because relationships are key to everything we do. That's why I wanted to start there with relationships. So reimagine school. I challenge you to figure out, there's a bunch of people, like some amazing superintendents and some amazing leaders and principals reading online. And I thought about that as well. And I have a book that I'd like to read, but I don't have it yet. Amazon, come on. A little delayed on the delivery. But think about how you can boost those relationships. Now, we at MVLA have houses, and if you want to know more about houses, just instant message me or send me a note, or just give a call to us at the school. But you know, how do we leverage house culture? And we do at MVLA. You can see already, Miss Montoya's on there. House Nova, let's go. And so it's about, how do we get kids connected, especially at a big school? How do you connect them to a smaller group? Teachers too, all staff. How do you connect them to a smaller group so that that becomes their staff family amidst the bigger staff family of the entire school? So these things are just important to think about, and I know you have a lot on your mind right now with families and health and things like that, but this is a great thing to just kind of think about and ponder, whether it be for the rest of this year or for next year. Nothing like the present to start thinking about these things, how we can reimagine relationships. And I hope you have an amazing day. Be healthy, take care, be active, reflect, take time for yourself, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.